Welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm John. We're playing Bloodborne, and we're wrapping her up today. The Random Adventures of Bloodborne. Uh, I started out this particular stretch of Bloodborne episodes just so that we would get, we would do more challenge dungeons and talk about why I like those and the things we can get from inside there. And it's a fun diversion for the game. I actually really like the challenge dungeons. I think the challenge dungeons are really nice. I like them a lot. I don't know. I don't know why a lot of people don't like them. People are very impatient and very quick to judge, and they use words like hate and love, and it's not, there's a middle ground there, and you don't have to hate, man. So, I think the challenge dungeons are fun. I really do. I think they're all fun. Now, what I don't think is fun, but challenging, of course, are the bosses in the cursed ones, because you only start out with half your hit points, so you get one-shotted. Now, that's challenging, and I can see why people wouldn't like it. I didn't particularly like it either, but there's ways of getting by the bosses that are really bad for that. Amidala. Is Ram? Do you have to fight Ram with half health? I don't remember. The headless bloodletter or whatever the hell that boss was, he was really hard. Amidala wasn't hard because he's got a set move thing. You can exploit that to kill even him. So I think spending 10, 15, 20 attempts at a boss in a Souls game is on par. It just is. One thing I don't particularly like in any kind of Soulsy type games, even if it's not made by FromSoft, are cheesy things. I like the dance of fighting a boss, learning the boss's moves, besting the boss, because I've learned that. Now, the cheesy moves, like the fucking Radon and Elden Ring, this DLC, it's just too much. It's just kind of like, dude, it's fun in the beginning part of that fight. I dwell on this a lot. The first half of that fight is really fun. I mean, you get the dance. Boom, 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 boom. You got it. You mastered it. I mean, I can get through the first half of that fight without even getting hit. I know that's not a great feat, but for me it is. The same thing with the final boss in Lies of P. Get through the first part unscathed. The second part in Lies of P is totally doable. No real cheese going on there. But Radon, cheese-o-rama. Not only is there cheese-o-rama, but the like golden pillars of light that now you can't fucking see. Like visually, I cannot see what's happening, so I don't know what's coming at me. So that's like cheesy to me. You need to beat me straight up, and if it's sort of like a little bit of what's her name? She knows no. She doesn't ever lose. What's her name? Whatever, Makila or Mekala, whatever. She's got that water flow thing that you're caught in it and you just die. It's a bit cheesy, but you can make sure you're not in that. Now she gets her health back per hit. That's kind of cheesy too, but that's the mechanic. So I can understand that. It's when you're visually impaired or whatever like that, any of the senses that make me say cheese mo. Okay, so Bloodborne for the most part is cheese-less. There's a couple of bosses that you can get in trouble with, meaning if you're standing in the wrong place, you just die. You go in the defiled dungeons, the cursed dungeons, you start out with half hit points. But you know what you got when you're going in, right? I always thought getting hit by the bag dude when he wasn't even swinging at me, just by like running into the bag that he has on his shoulder, like insta kills me. I always thought that that was kind of cheesy. But that's the mechanic. Stay away from the bag. Right? Okay, so we have 2 bosses to fight here. We have, let's see what we have for, we have fire paper. That's fine. Let's go check our weapon to make sure it's full up. And this would be, Gehrman. Sorry about that. That would be Gehrman and the Moon Presence to call it a day. In our last episode, I believe we killed an Orphan of Kos. He took a while because I had fought him in quite a long time. I don't have any weapon to repair. Okay, so we're good. All right, let's go find him. Now, in order to get the Moon Presence, you need to eat the umbilical cords. So, before we do anything, we're going to do that. So we need 3/3 of an umbilical cord. So that's 3 of the 1/3. 1, 2, 3. We got the 4th one because there are 4 available. Don't ask me where they are offhand. I do know where they are. I know Lusevka has one. I know you get one from the Margot the Wet Nurse. Margot's Wet Nurse. Where do you get the 3rd one from? You get one from the baby of the Woman of the Night that you save in the Cathedral Ward. And I do not remember where I got the last one from. But if you see, if we use these, by the way, we get 3 insight, which isn't actually a good thing. I mean, it is, but it isn't at the same time. But we only need to use 3, which means that we'll have 1 left over. So that's essentially, we ate 1 umbilical cord. Yeah, gross. Okay. Turned it down a little bit. Don't want it to get carried away. So what we'll do is we'll purchase stuff because we don't want to have 16 of those. Okay, 7's fine. Okay. So first is Gehrman, and then the Moon Presence. And there's a bunch of different endings. Not a lot. A couple, 3, I think, for Bloodborne. So, you know, you guys can do whatever you'd like in order to get the ending that you want to get. Where'd he go? Must be over here. Oh, here he is. Hey, dude.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I will show you mercy.
No, I'll show you mercy, bitch.
Forget the dream and awake under the morning sun.
So the idea here is to parry.
You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Mostly, I'll probably run out. Submit your life, refuse. Hopefully, I'll run out of. I mean, hopefully, I don't run out of blood vial or blood bullets. We refused.
Dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Burial blade. Cool scene right there, man.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Gehrman joins the hunt.
Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
Bring it on, bitch. I thought those were poison. Kinda got him there. Not gonna lie. Didn't get him there. Oh, missed him there. Got him there. Bye, bitch. Alright, the Moon Presence is next. An old hunter badge. So we can buy the burial blade. So this is a unique boss. He has a move that reduces your hit points to 1. But he stuns himself. Not sure what he's trying to do there. You can read the lore. I actually read a lot of the lore, but I'd never read this part. So we'll just do standard dodge fighting here. A lot of the other games. See, it stuns them when they do that. Oh, wow. Alright, this is anticlimactic. Sorry. We're a little overpowered, over-leveled to be fighting these guys at this point. Here's our ending. That's kind of fun, right?
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
So, what do you guys think of this game? Is this not the best game ever made? For me, it is. Without a doubt. Part of it has to do with the fact that this is the first game I ever played with a PlayStation. In fact, I bought a PlayStation 4 because of this game. And I bought it when this game was $10. And I've gotten 950 hours out of it. I mean, just think of how valuable that is. It's insane. Anyway, this is the most phenomenal game that I've ever played. And I keep playing it over and over again, keep doing different things, trying different things, finding different things on the internet, and then going to see if I can find them. It's great. It's just a phenomenal game. So, in this playthrough, we were trying to concentrate more on going into the challenge dungeons, farming some gems, right? And then making our character better, because they could do more damage with those blood gems. I think we did a pretty good job of that. We didn't go through all of the different challenge dungeons, and I believe I did say at one point during this series that we will, but I'm not thinking that we will. But maybe I'll pick this up again. I'll leave my character where he is, and she is, whatever, and we'll start up again and do the other challenge dungeons. Now, in order to do that, though, we're going to have to go through the game again because I just won it. Or maybe we'll just do New Game Plus. The challenge dungeons don't scale with New Game Plus, so they're all going to be the same no matter what. So if we want an easier time in the challenge dungeons, we'll go through New Game Plus a little bit, get some more levels or whatever. But I don't think we need any more levels. We get more souls from the challenge dungeons than anything. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Those last two bosses were kind of a joke, seeing as how our blood gems were probably way too overpowered. But still, I mean, the same sort of like, the same mechanics that you would do, the same way you would go about killing those bosses is the same. For Gehrman, you just shoot them. For the Moon Presence, you just dodge. And then when she does the like thing where you have 1 hit point, you just keep hitting her until you rally your hit points back, right? And then heal. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So the last two bosses are pretty straightforward in this. Still, my favorite boss is probably Maria. I mean, it just is. It's more of a hunter versus hunter, you know, not like a big boss like the Cleric Beast or, I mean, probably the second is Father Gascoigne. For sure. I would like to fight Father Gascoigne with more hit points and in an arena. If we both had way more hit points, or you don't have to do the way more hit points, you can just reduce my damage and reduce his damage. So it's more of a back and forth, more of a Sekiro fighting Janichiro sort of thing or something like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please subscribe. See you soon.